You ever notice how the world only starts listening when you stop talking? When you disappear, when you go quiet, suddenly everyone wants to know where you went. But when you were struggling, shouting your dreams out loud, no one cared. That's the thing about silence. It's not weakness, it's power. Silence is where monsters are made, where kings are forged, and where the poor decide they'll never be poor again. You talk too much, they laugh. You dream too loud, they mock. You try to rise, they pull you back. So stop feeding them your energy. Stop explaining your every move. Let them choke on your absence. Because when you finally return, you won't need words. Your success will do the talking. You want to know how to become rich? I'll tell you. But first, understand this. You're not poor because of where you were born. You're poor because they trained you to stay quiet in the wrong way. They told you to be humbled, to play safe, to wait for your moment. But the truth? There is no perfect moment. There's only this one, right now. Rich people don't wait. They move. They study while others sleep. They invest while others show off. They work in silence while others waste time being seen. You want to become rich? Then stop wanting it. Start becoming it. Every hour you waste talking about your dreams is an hour someone else spends building them. Detach from noise. Detach from fake friends, cheap dopamine, and the lies of comfort. Rich people are not made in luxury. They're built in isolation. They grind when no one claps. They bleed when no one watches. They master silence until it becomes their advantage. The world doesn't hate poor people. It just doesn't respect them. That's the dark truth no one tells you. They'll smile in your face while secretly fearing your potential. Because if you rise, their excuses die. You think they pity you? Number. They enjoy watching you struggle. It reminds them that they're doing better. It makes their small lives feel bigger. People love you when you're comfortable beneath them. When you start climbing, they suddenly call you arrogant. When you start winning, they say you changed. But you didn't change. You just stopped begging. You stopped playing nice in a world that doesn't reward nice. You stopped waiting for permission to live the life you deserve. They built the system so that you'd never notice. They make you chase approval instead of progress. They distract you with validation, likes, and fake smiles, while the real winners move in silence. Every post, every flex, every moment you reveal your next move, you hand your power to people who hope you fail. That's why rich people don't talk, they act. That's why the powerful don't explain, they execute. They say money doesn't matter, but that's something only said by those who already have it. The poor are told to stay humble, while the rich are told to stay hidden. Humility doesn't feed your family. Silence does. Focus does. Obsession does. You want to get rich? Stop thinking like a victim. Start thinking like a villain. Not the cartoon kind. The kind who's been betrayed one too many times. The kind who stopped trusting the world and started trusting the grind. You need to learn to be dangerous, Not violent, but unshakable, unbothered, unbreakable, like the Joker, who smiled through chaos, not because he was crazy, but because he understood the truth. The world only respects power. When you have nothing, they mock you. When you start building, they doubt you. When you finally make it, they envy you. So why talk? Why explain? Why seek approval from people who wouldn't clap for you anyway? They don't hate poor people because of money. They hate the reminder. The reminder that they too could have been more. But they settled. That they had dreams once, but fear killed them. So when they see you trying, when they see you grinding, it makes them uncomfortable. They'll say, you're obsessed. They'll say, you've changed. They'll say, you're too focused. But understand this. The ones who mock your obsession will one day beg for your attention. That's how it works. You stay quiet, they stay blind. You show results, they stay silent. Your silence will buy what their noise never could. You'll buy peace. You'll buy freedom. You'll buy the luxury of never explaining yourself again. One day, they'll look at your life and say, you're lucky. But luck has nothing to do with it. It's the result of every night you stayed up grinding in silence. While they were busy talking, they'll whisper, he changed. But what they'll never know is that you simply outgrew them. The world doesn't reward the loud. It rewards the strategic. It rewards the focused. It rewards the ones who dare to go quiet and build something real. So stop explaining. Stop proving. Stop sharing your plans. You're not here to be liked. You're here to be feared. And when you finally rise, don't announce it. Let the silence speak. Let the success echo. Let them drown in the noise of your results. Because when you get rich in silence, your success will speak violence. They'll tell you money doesn't buy happiness, but that's because they've never had to beg for peace. Money isn't evil, it's armor. It protects you from fake smiles, fake love, and fake help. When you're broke, everyone tells you to stay humble. When you're rich, those same voices go quiet. So stop chasing approval. Chase power. Because in this world, the ones with money write the rules, and the ones without follow them in silence. Final Joker line. They laughed at the poor version of you. Now make them pay for every joke with the sound of your success.